What's going on with you and Bill? Are you going to make it official ever or no?
What are you talking about, Bill?
Bill,
Forget Bill.
Does Bill get mad?
Yeah, he doesn't like when I call him out.
No,
For
Bill
being
is
gay?
the straightest. Bill is the straightest friend I ever had.
He's tried. It's election day, girl.
Make sure you vote, but if you don't vote, go to nowshewilltour.com. 2 nights, 2 cities, New York and
Chicago. It's the same thing as voting.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun. We guarantee it.
It all works out in the end.
Welcome to Welcome to Out and About, everyone. It is election day.
Did you vote?
I did not vote yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I got to be honest with you. I know we're trying to tell everyone to vote. I just don't. No, I'm going to vote. I think I'm registered.
Why wouldn't you be registered?
I think the last time I did it, they told me my vote didn't count because like my address was off. But I think I'd since fixed that. So I mean, I'm wearing my not to get political hat. Huge shout out to the Man Mafia who gave me the not to get political hat. If you are not in support of any of our candidates, you can always support Nan and Trish with this shirt at store.barstoolsports.com. Or don't.
Or you can buy this shirt.
You can buy those tatas. You looking good.
Thank you. I just want to put a little something on before to get the voters out to the polls.
Right.
Do I sound echoey because of my hat?
No, you sound like you are fucking 3 months on T. What's wrong with your voice?
I'm sick.
What's wrong with your voice?
I'm sick.
With what?
I have a cold. I think I have kennel cough. I caught it from Whiskers. I have a cold. I'm coughing up phlegm. I'm stuffy. My throat is sore. It's because this weather keeps fucking with us. It was cold one day, and now it's 80 degrees again this week.
It's so fucking brutal. You know what's actually fucks me up? Daylight savings time, for some reason. All of a sudden, I'm 100 years old. The 1 hour time difference has fucked me up.
How so?
I was in Vegas for basically a week. That was 3 hours behind. Then I came back. Then I did South Dakota for 4 days. Then that was an hour behind. Then I came back, and now I'm back to an hour behind. I was up this morning.
Oh, so you should be right at home then if you're an hour behind.
I know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I woke up at like 6 a.m. today, rearing to go, and I don't know what the hell's going on with me. I don't know why we do daylight savings time. It should just be one time all the time.
I think it should be the other time, though, not this one.
The one that we have now.
No, the new one.
Later one.
No, the one where it's later out during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to get dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
No one at all.
Maybe vampires.
Perhaps. You look, I just want to give you a compliment right now. You look fish, and I know we're trying to get ahead of if we scratch the itch early in the week, then the flare up will subside. Tell me about the outfit. Tell me about the titties.
You have a nip slip going.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, Vinny, his eyes are up there.
I'm distracted.
Are these allowed to be seen on TV?
Titties? Why are you
No.
pulling them like that?
Because they're so fucking centered.
They
If
are.
you're watching this, they're like, I told you I need them out here.
I know. I couldn't afford the G's. The G's were like fucking $400.
Because it just makes my waist look small. This just makes my waist look bigger because they're front and center.
Don't you want a curve? A Kim K curve.
What's that?
That's where you got that thick ba-ba-ba-boom.
Yeah, but this isn't giving the blah, blah, blah. It's giving, there's no curve. It's like, I look like a pear.
Would that be weird if you were hooking up with a girl and she took her titties out and they were that close? Would you be like, what the hell's wrong?
Well, if she had a small frame, no. But if she had the frame of Joey, then maybe.
So you're... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're too small on
Vinny,
them. They're too small on them.
These are too small for me.
John Rich got boned up when he saw you walking down the hall. Who are you voting for? Let's talk about it.
We can't talk about it.
I'm just kidding. What else have you been up to?
Well, I've been a busy mom. I'm a new mom. This is week 2 with my baby. I have my stroller now. I brought the stroller with me. I wheeled him in today. Poppy's here with me as my au pair because I can't juggle it all. And the ladies come today. I have the cleaning ladies coming. He makes a mess on everything. If he's pissed on every blanket I've had.
Ew. Do you do the newspaper trick?
No, he goes on his weeby pads, but he's just he gets excited and then he'll piddle.
The problem is they're already soaked from you.
Yeah.
So he'll go over there.
I've washed my duvet cover like 4 times this week.
Oh my God, we have to. Vinny, do you have that picture pulled up? Don't pull it up just yet. I'll cue you in, Joey. We got to talk about this. I went on Instagram and I clicked your story.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked, honey. Go ahead, Vin. Joey,
Of course I have a bassinet because
A bassinet?
his bed on the floor. I have a bed for him on the floor, but he can't see us from the bed. So I put this on so he can see us while we're sleeping. And but then he now he learned to climb out of it and climb onto the bed.
How much did that cost?
I don't know, $200.
Oh, that's not that. That's actually not that bad. I saw this. I was shocked. The amount of stuff. Well, you walked in today. You had the stroller. You had the little thing slung around your shoulder. What's that
You
called?
have to because I can't put him on the ground yet. He doesn't go for his vet shots until.
I love that. Joey can't put him
9th.
on the ground. He's on GMA.
He went on Good Morning America. Yes, no, he went on Good Day New York. I brought him. It was his first performance.
How did he do?
He did so good.
He's a star.
Our vet. Your vet. URVET.
Ooh.
That's my vetician. My care team.
Male or care team, male or female?
The doctor.
Yeah.
There's a whole team of them. They're all different.
They're all different.
So they're going to be taking care of him. He's getting his shots with him on the 9th, I believe. So they were doing a segment on Good Day New York, and they asked if Whiskers would be the star student,
Oh my god.
the star model. So yeah, he's already been on GMA or on the television,
And the care
on screen and on film,
The care team will be providing his gender affirming care at some point within his life.
as well as mine. And I actually transferred all my prescriptions over to that vet as well.
You show up and try and get a refill on your shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a Ozempic from them, and
Yeah. Did you do Prozac here for humans? Oh, that's fucking great.
we did that. Yeah, it's been busy, but he's getting along just swimmingly.
He seems so chill. Like when I picked
He's
him
not.
up,
He's bipolar. He goes
Yeah,
like that, he'll act like that, and then the next minute he's violently running around the house, picking up everything, biting your ankles.
he bite. Oh, your dad said that when he brought him in.
nibbles,
He
yeah.
goes, I put my fingers in. He goes, he bites.
He doesn't bite. He nibbles. He's
Oh.
teething.
Oh my god.
So, I have a teething toddler.
You have a teething toddler at home.
Mm-hmm.
You got a teething boyfriend at home as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have a poppy in the house.
Poppy's in the house. There's a lot going on. My tree's up.
True.
November 1st, I put my tree up. I do a storage unit, but all my decorations don't come. And there's a meme going on around like, I'm going to be responsible and use my decorations from last year. Honey, no. Last year's was Fire and Ice. This theme is
Honey, no. Fire and Ice was last
no,
year?
it was disco. No, it was
It was
disco
chic
70s.
disco Christmas 70s. What's
So-
this year?
This year
Presley
is
Pierce. Nancy, what's it called? Nancy Myers? A Nancy Myers Christmas?
kind of. It's
Yes.
a little bit. It's this year I'm doing. I got this beautiful coat, and it reminds me of
Furs?
this coat. It's like a dusty blue with a tobacco brown, ivory, and there's candlesticks there's actual candles on the facade of the tree.
Of course. Now you're doing a nativity scene, I would expect.
Pine cones. It's about nature, rustic farmhouse chic,
Yes, keep going. Paint a
Kind
picture.
of.
Paint a picture for me.
warm and cozy, Avi.
Mhm.
But there's going to be, there's pine cones. There's going to be. It's not going to be about glitz and glam. It's going to be about natural fabrics,
Yes.
tapestries.
Yes.
Tapestries. I'm going to be just warm nature, woodwinds, nature,
Woodwinds?
woods, and I'm getting more birch trees installed.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course we're having stumps flown in from Canada.
Garland all over. I'm doing lots of garland, pre-lit garland.
I do want to pre-lit. I do want to very important distinction. I do want to talk to you about the garlands.
Okay.
Now I know last year there was an issue.
The swag sash.
The swag shash was an issue. Are we going with the Presley Pierce pre-lit garland?
I'm not using Presley Pierce for the garland. I did get the garland from Jamali. A custom. I did a Douglas fir.
Oh,
I also did.
you did Douglas
spruce.
fir.
I did Douglas fir and spruce mixture,
Oh,
and I'm gonna interweave them.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'll intertwine them. No, but I do have a Presley Pierce sash on my Christmas wreath on the door.
I mean you have to. I
But
mean it's
that
an
was not
essential.
pre-lit. I had to light that myself.
Meaning
I had to get my own fairy lights and install it into the. I had to.
you weren't just sitting there
I just do it
cracking
install.
the whip over the ladies, going, "Weave it in and out."
No, the ladies are coming today, and they have a load of work ahead of them. There's piss on everything, and
And that's just from you.
yeah. And then I had a dinner party last night. Shout out to my friend, one of the fans, Erin. She came to my house yesterday and picked up my pulled pork.
I almost hopped on the hog and went uptown when I saw that pulled pork.
I know, but it wouldn't fit in your
Girl.
oven. You'd have to.
I know, literally. I told them, I had the guy come over. I was like, my oven doesn't work. He's like, it's not plugged in.
How is it? An oven plugs in?
Apparently.
I thought it was gas.
Yeah, but you still have to have power, electricity.
Is it an electric stove?
No, it's all gas.
So then, what do you need? I don't think there's a.
Don't all ovens have to plug into in order to
No.
have?
I thought it does because like the
Yeah.
to do the buttons and stuff.
Yours is like hidden. I got a ghetto stove. I'm like,
That's
it
what I
plugs
mean.
into the fucking wall. There's
Nope.
there's a electric
But
power source.
is there a clock on it?
No, honey.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know why there would be. As I saw your stove, there was
To have the
the
spark
light,
on.
maybe
the
the
pilot
light.
Yeah.
Oh, for the light inside the oven, maybe.
Yeah. It's not a Viking range. Oh, we're gonna be dropping a cooking. Are we dropping a cooking video this week? Nana finally showed me how to make
Yeah,
fucking
as long as I can
We
have it.
are. Yeah.
chicken. Yeah, that was great. Oh, by the way, you dodged a bullet
Can I have my hat? This is hurting my head.
with South Dakota. Let me tell you, I have never. First of all, Iowa, South Dakota, Sydney Wells.
Is Iowa and South Dakota the same state?
It's there. We were right there. We landed in South Dakota, drove right over to Iowa. It was one of the coolest.
which had more black trans women, Iowa or
South Dakota,
Dakota,
for
okay.
sure. So we were sandwiched in between a bunch of Indian reservations. So that's typically where they
Jet,
go.
feather,
that's
or
really
dot?
where they go to. Feather deer. Come on.
Okay.
South Dakota.
Mm-hmm. Now I was part of the Slapaho tribe for many years.
Yeah. Yes, you were. You would have. I kid you not. You did fine on the boat. You would have turned the 12 gauge shotgun, put it in your mouth, and Kurt Cobained yourself into smithereens. Joey, we went out the first day. It was 10 hours
No.
of walking.
Why
through-
walking though? Why can't you drive that truck? When I saw there's a truck,
You got to sneak up on the fucking birds.
so you can't drive the truck there.
No, so you drive the truck. The way it is there's all these fields. Like, you fly over places, you see like big grids of whatever.
They call it flyover states.
Exactly. So the little, like, the borders of it is all like gullies with high grass. So you go to one of these gullies,
What's a gully?
like
A
a field.
valley?
It's like a gutter where there's like wet grass, high grass, whatever.
That's
That's where-
Hoboken.
like Hoboken.
Oh, like Puerto Rico.
Yes. Okay, Tony Hinchcliffe. That's where all the birds are. So you go to the end of this thing, you get out of the truck, everyone loads up their guns, they let the dogs go out.
What kind of dogs were there?
German short-haired pointers. That was the coolest part of the whole fucking
How
trip.
many were there?
3.
Are you allowed to pet them or no?
Yeah, Rue, Mac, and Ansel, the 3 dogs. Fantastic. They live in the back of they literally sleep in the back of a pickup truck. Like, that's what they do. You don't have to train them. They're trained to go find these birds. Once they go up on a bird, they just stand there and they lift one leg. They just do this naturally. And then they take another step forward. The bird flies out. You shoot the fucking bird. But we were walking through grass for probably 12 hours. So what I was saying was, sorry, I'm all over the place. You go to the beginning of this thing, and as you walk through this gully, gully, the birds walk ahead of you. And there's a guy at the other end.
Knowing they're about to die?
Yeah. So eventually the birds are like, fuck, I got out of here. They fly, and that's when you shoot them.
I would attack you guys if I was one of those birds. I would have teamed up with my homegirls and attacked
Yes.
everyone.
Dude,
Start pecking on people's heads.
It was so cool. Also, me and Donnie are official. Chef Donnie, I hate to break the news
Did
to
he
you.
cook the pheasants?
10 out of 10 in a mushroom cream sauce. And then we ate this crane. Like, there was
What's a crane?
you know the bird, a crane? There's like some rare crane.
He killed that?
Yeah, shout out to the bearded uplander. Everyone follow him on Instagram.
That is,
I don't know
your
if-
mother's.
That's actually Phyllis.
no, what is it called?
What?
The bearded, say it again.
A crane?
No, the
Pheasant?
bearded what?
Bearded uplander.
That is Phyllis's
okay.
OnlyFans account.
Okay.
That you killed that bird?
No, I don't know if it's that specific one, but we ate this crane, Joey. It was, oh,
Did you
my
watch it
God.
skin it and take the feathers
Oh,
out?
no, I was inside for that. But the first day,
Was he
I
shirtless?
Who?
Chef Donnie.
No, he wasn't shirtless. The first day, well, he was shirtless, I think, at night.
Was there a hot? What was the accommodations like? Was there a hot tub?
No.
Was there a slightly chilled Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley?
No. There was Busch Light, there was Bud Light, there was whiskey, and there was like
Did you
food.
masturbate in the lodge?
No, I didn't actually.
Did Sydney Wells?
Yes. Well, that's why she actually has her cameraman there for that, to film.
Was there any hot guys besides Donnie?
Not really. There was no guys anywhere. It was just us.
The dogs and you.
It was just, but it was fucking cool. Like,
What did you eat? And like, what was besides
Crane.
besides the animals that they killed? Like, was there like what did brunch look like?
I think I had for brunch.
And who cooked? The
Chef
house
Donnie.
mother?
The house mother. The house father.
What was her name?
Sandy. The
A male named Sandy? Male Sandy?
No. That's the house mother. The house father's name was Mark. We were driving.
They
in
were
a truck.
were they partners?
Yeah. We had never. He goes, I've never sent an email and I've never sent a text message. He picks up his flip phone as we're driving. He looks over. It's me, Donnie, and her cameraman Jack. He goes, good news, boys. She's making cookies. Talking about his wife. Like, that's a universal thing. So we went back to the house. We ate her cookies.
It was an Ookie cookie.
Of course. I highly recommend it. I loved it. The first day I was so tired and sore. I was like, I don't know if I can do this the second day. But then the second day we went out, I was like, oh, I actually kind of like, I get it now.
Get what?
Like, I understand why it's fun. It's like you just fucking run around in a field with a gun.
But there was lots of walking, like destination walking, or just walking around.
We walked 6 miles the first day.
But you have to walk to get to where you're going, or you?
No, you drive to where you're going. But once you're at where you're going, then you get out of the car and you have to walk. You have to draw the birds out. So you're walking through fields, drawing these birds out, and eventually they fly up and go. But it's not like 6 miles in city blocks. This is 6 miles through fucking like muddy bullshit.
You know, I watched a movie like that this weekend. They were going through fields.
What was it called?
Interstellar.
I actually never
Stunning.
seen
What a brilliant film. And I was
That's old, right?
It's an old film from 2019, I think, or 14. What is it?
Like 2013.
2013.
14.
With Sandra Bullock, right?
No. No,
McConaughey.
No, it's with Anne Hathaway,
That's who it
Matthew
is.
McConaughey, Timothée Chalamet, Matt Damon, and Jessica Chastain. What a emotional film, and they went through those fields, and I was listening to it. You
They
know,
were
I
hunting
only listen
crane
to
in space?
I only listen to Hans Zimmer at home now. He's my favorite musician. He's a
An orchestra.
whatever he does.
We weren't allowed to listen to music. We had to be quiet as we were walking.
Could you have your earmuffs in?
I didn't even have earplugs. We were walking around. I will. Sydney Wells. That girl has got it figured out. She does what she loves every single day. She's out hunting, having fun. Her friend Jack is great. Barstool Outdoors. If you want to check out something, I'm going to be on there. It was awesome. Oh, and I drove farm equipment. I was like a 3-year-old. I get it. This guy, it's $1 million corn combine harvester. And he's like, you can take it out for a spin. I was like, what? So I hop up on this thing, and me and Donnie are driving like through a field.
Did you get any grain for down a green salad?
No, we were all grained out. But it was great. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, also great. I might move to South Dakota. Well, I don't have a single bad thing to say.
There's going to be farmland where I move.
Where are you moving?
Hudson Valley.
Oh, when?
I said whenever I move. That's where I'm buying my first home.
Very, very good. Well, may I suggest Sioux Falls, South Dakota?
I can't get there.
All right, guys, we got to talk to you about Game Time. We love getting out to live events, whether it's a concert, a football game, or a comedy show, and we love using Game Time. It's the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports.
That's right. You know how much we love Game Time. And now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluffs to show only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through the thousands and thousands of tickets they have.
So this is great. So I just pulled up the Game Time app right now. It's so simple. I looked up Celtics versus Knicks. There's a game on 1/24. Be a new year. It'll be a new present
Poppy's
to me.
birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
There we go. Poppy, you want to go on?
70 years old.
70 years old. And you know what? I'm going to take you to the Celtics Knicks, courtesy of our friends here at Game Time. All you got to do is pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Celtics tickets now with the Game Time Picks.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account and use code OUTNABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. That's code OUTNABOUT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OUTNABOUT for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's game time, girl. I made a promise to myself this week. I will never fly somewhere with a connecting flight unless it's overseas. Like I'm not taking any more trips through work. Like they tried to get me earlier with that. When I had to go to Penn State, there was like a connecting thing there, so I ended up driving.
That was driving was way better for that because it's only 6 hours. By the time you're on a
this
flight,
one, it's like I'm not flying domestically to any of these podunk towns anymore, unless there's a private airport.
Well, there you go.
And that's on period.
You should bring that up in your negotiation.
Everyone's been asking. They want to see more segments, so we're going to do a segment called "What's in My Bag." but we're doing one called "What's in My Diaper Bag."
Let it rip. What do we got? This is what you carry around for Piccolo.
For my
Are we going by Pico or Pee-Pee?
I call him and everything under the sun, and everyone's
Okay.
like getting pissed off that I have different names for my dog. It's
No,
like
fuck
when
that.
you have become a mother, you try it. First and foremost, I need this. Can someone get me hot water? Are you really gonna get it? In a teacup? My throat hurts. I first have some tea. I got the Dragon Pearl Jasmine,
Oh.
and I also have the Paris tea. Can you really? Keep it. It's gonna keep ripping though. We're not gonna have to stop. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, my love. I got tea for when I'm screaming for my baby.
We should differentiate. This is tea, not Tina. No capital T. This is actually an Earl Grain.
Clorox wipes.
This is for your
I
boss?
don't have the travel ones yet. I have to order them. But so I took some from home because this is a sanitizing wipe because I have to sanitize things because he can get sick.
Okay.
So I have to like sanitize
Oh, this is heavy.
any surface area I put him down on. Like I have to
Yes.
clean it off and make sure there's no parvo on there. If you know, dog moms, my girls. Next we have wee wee pads, obviously.
Oh, roll one of these out. Also, this might be a dumb question. How does a dog know to go on a pad?
Because that's where he just goes. He's trained. That's where he came from the breeder.
But like, is the reason they go on it because it's an absorbent thing?
Yeah, and they feel like that's their spot. Their spot once they have a comfortable spot where they know they go every time. Dogs like familiarity and like routine.
Do you have an urge to try it, like just to see if it could hold your piss? Like,
Yeah.
part of me when I see this, like I just
I'd
wanna
rather
pee on
shit
it.
on it though.
You do a full dump.
Yeah,
You think the ply could hold?
I don't know. A toy. This is a turkey leg.
Okay.
This is part of the Thanksgiving pack I bought. A collapsible water bowl. Shout out to your vet.
Oh, I had one of those for Stella. God rest her soul.
And it clips onto my diaper. It clips onto my stroller.
Oh wow, this is like memories. I forgot these existed.
Oh, I should go give that to Poppy right now. Poppy's in the waiting room.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, we should have put Poppy in the green room and shut the door. I should have
She'll be
Ebony
all
move
right.
him to the green room.
What else do you have?
Oh, I have treats.
This is fun.
These are his favorite treats. Shout out to
Should we try and get Vinny to eat one?
Hekova chop lickin' chicken recipe treat topper and mixer. This is the travel size.
Have you tried one?
No, but I give him. He loves these. It has real whole veggies, rich in protein, nutritious brown rice, a source of fiber, high digestion. My vet gave me these, and he's been loving them.
Let me say.
Those, and then I have another treat too. These are training rewards.
Are you?
Peanut butter
how are you
flavor.
doing the training? Are you
I
getting?
don't know. I'm hiring a trainer.
Yeah, you got to get someone to the house.
Yeah, so there's a lady coming. I'm still narrowing down who I want to use. A lot of people sent me the one that Charity Lou uses. My vet recommended someone. But yeah, ultimately I'm going to start training after his next round of shots because I want to be able to so he can like be on the ground
I feel
to
like
be around
he's so
strangers
small. He
and
like
stuff.
doesn't even need to be trained, or maybe that's what he needs to train.
No, he needs to
for.
train because he's a puppy. He's very
Gets
rambunctious. He likes to nip. He likes to chew. And then he got to teach him. Oh, I have a pickle. Shout out to Clausen.
Okay.
Thank you for sending me the pickles. And then a hand sanitizer because I don't want anyone touching my kid without clean hands because parvo can wreak havoc anywhere.
What is parvo?
Parvo is
Ooh, that sounds good.
the plague of dogs. Like if a dog like goes near parvo, he'll die within 24 hours.
Wait, what is it? It's like an infection.
It shuts down all your organs.
Ah.
And baby dogs get it, and old dogs get it, and dogs can be carriers of dogs. So actually, can't be around other pets. Even if a pet's vaccinated against it and doesn't have it, they can be carriers of it and have it on them. And my dog can lick it and die.
Do you ever feel like if you do something on like one hand, you need to do it on the other? Like if it's not even. Like if this hand has a certain amount of spray, I have to get it on this hand. Is that OCD?
Maybe. So that's what's in my diaper bag right now. But
You pull out a pistol. And this.
I got a Glock. Kamala has a gun. I'm not taking no one's guns away. You come in my house, you're getting shot. That's what Kamala said. Oh my God, thank you, my king.
I think she's gonna win.
I'm gonna go with the Jasmine.
Vinny, that was so nice.
Thank you, my king.
Vinny had quite the bowel movement before the show. Oh, yeah. He was taking a long time.
Look at these nugs.
What is that?
It's weed.
Did I see what you ate yesterday?
I posted it. Me and Brenna went to K-Pot, and it was
Oh, how fun was that?
it was fun. We've done it before.
What's
but
that, Korean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hot pot.
Like, you like
Yeah.
like make the soup or like
Oh,
and
yeah,
grill
yeah.
it in front of you. I ate
She must have been by my house then.
egregious amount of meat. No, we were in.
You ate egregious.
We were in Jersey.
If I had a nickel, brother.
A what?
A
I said
nickel.
I ate an egregious amount of meat. Pause.
Pause, no
Big
diddy.
time pause.
Oh, I'm doing a segment too. This is my hot take of the week. Hot take of the day. Oh.
Don't show it on the camera. I gotta blur it.
Can you show areola?
No,
You can show this though.
I don't know.
I think you look
you're
good.
showing nip. If
These are rubber.
We're gonna get. It doesn't matter. The algorithm doesn't know. Those are real titties according to YouTube.
I can't
And
stop looking at them.
I hate that they're so front
You know what?
center.
Let's go get it. We'll get another pair after this.
He's just saying that. He doesn't mean it.
I know. I think those would look good on like a spider, I think. Because his frame. Oh, hot take of the week. Eating at home doesn't count.
How so?
What do you mean, calorie
Like,
wise?
if you go home, like to your parents' house,
I didn't get this size big.
like parents' house.
parents' house,
Yeah.
eating at home does not count.
I agree because you have to. It's like mean to not eat.
I went home. I had pasta probably 3 different times. I had burgers. I had apple pie. I had donuts.
Do they eat
I
like
had-
that all the time or just when the family comes home?
I think all the time. I had apple cider, apple crisp. I had candy apples. I had so many different things. And you know what? None of it counted because it's at home. Calories don't count when you're at your parents' house.
The diabetes doesn't take breaks.
It doesn't. And there was no concern for it either. For in the morning, I ate more carbs in a weekend than I have in a month.
But you've never been overweight, so it doesn't matter.
Bagels, cream cheese, lox.
Like
My mother bakes so much all the time. She'll whip up a batch of homemade cookies in 10 minutes because she wants the house to smell nice. And you eat the cookies. It's the most delicious thing in the world. And then it's just guilt-free because you're at home. Calories don't count when you're at home. That's my hot take of the week.
I guess that's how I do it, but that's calories don't count when you're at Nana's house because
They don't.
because I cook. I made shot out
I want your pasta. I had a fucking dream about it last night.
my short rib ragu.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm giving the rest of that to Poppy. I made my own cheesecake from scratch. I never made a cheesecake. I never made a cake. I never baked anything in my life.
You're not a baker.
I'm not
at
a baker.
all.
I got a springform pan.
Phyllis is a baker.
A 12-inch springform pan, not to brag.
Talk about it.
Traditionally, you can only see a 9-inch.
Again, not to get political. I wish I'd see a 9-inch.
I made an Oreo crust.
Joey,
What? Oh, I made an Oreo crust.
put them away.
I made an Oreo crust,
That's white trash.
and I made New York style cheesecake.
Oh,
The best recipe in the world. I added some flares to it. I added a little Grand Marnier to mine, which is an orange
is it all
flavored brandy
Ian? Can I
liqueur.
eat some?
No, I threw it out.
Oh.
And then I did a caramel drizzle.
Oh my
And
God.
I made it into a spider web. So a salted caramel Oreo crust cheesecake.
That's like everything I love.
It was I only had one
So
bite of it,
good.
but it was like, and it came out perfectly. It's like, I couldn't have asked for a better.
Save that shit. Me and Vinny will eat that.
Yeah,
I'll bring
I
next
would
time.
love
I'll
to
make
have
another
some
one.
of that.
I'm doing Thanksgiving at my house, so you guys are all welcome to come.
Woohoo.
It's on this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Kiki Cuisine. We're filming Kiki Cuisine Thanksgiving appetizer episode, and I'm having actual guests come over and eat all the food after.
I'd love to come over. I can make chicken.
We're not having chicken.
Oh.
I'm thinking about. I want to ask. We have Jake Cohen coming on in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I want to ask him if soup shooters are trash.
Soup
I'm thinking of making
shooters.
soup shooters. She'll see what it is.
I think I have an idea.
Anyway, my recipe was from Martha Stewart.
Did you watch a documentary?
That's my next topic.
It was so
Is she not me?
fucking good.
A bad bitch.
I texted
I'll-
you at
I'll-
midnight.
I'll never apologize for being privileged. I'll never apologize for having style or having a certain level of expectations from things or a certain level of standards for myself and for people around me and my family. I'll never apologize for it.
She was.
That's how I live my life, and that's what I do.
You have Turkey Hill, Nana Hill, her home
Yeah.
in Westport, Connecticut.
Yeah.
That documentary was everything I wanted and more. Did you hear at the end?
She's been fucked with since the beginning.
Yes.
People have hated her since the beginning because she was
she was a woman with success. That's why
And she
they
was
fucking
stunning.
hated her.
She was beautiful.
Yep.
She was determined. She took no bullshit. And people have been jealous and trying to ruin her life since the beginning.
That bullshit. She got in trouble for fucking $40,000 worth of selling stocks. That is like making. Look about how many people
That's
have
all it
insider
was?
trading. Nancy fucking Pelosi, $20 million. All these people do inside trading. They made an example out of her because it was a good old boys club, and they were upset that she was the first woman billionaire. They threw her in jail for what was it? 120 days, 5 months for doing that. Insane. But I did think of you the whole time. I texted you. I was like, watch this documentary. 10 out of 10. Could not recommend enough.
Yes.
I love
She
Martha.
is.
She was the first influencer.
She was
Literally the first influencer.
She does it all. She does. That's why everyone says, Joey, you have to pick a lane. No, thank you. I do home decor. I do seasonal decorations. I do cooking. I'm a baker now. I do tablescapes. I'll do party planning. I'll do arts and crafts, home renovations.
I love
bedroom makeovers.
You literally
entryway makeovers.
I loved so much when she was yelling at her ladies, where the one woman is
The
in the
orange?
thing, cutting with the orange. She goes, "Why would you cut an orange with a small knife?"
Yes.
She goes, "I'm over it," and she walks out. If you got Vinny, you should watch it. You go to Martha Stewart
And
for
her
years.
personal relationships, men have been fucking around on her and cheating on her.
Imagine cheating on Martha fucking Stewart.
She's so hot.
She's hot. Like,
And then her coming out party was the roast of Justin Bieber. I forgot all. I watched it with my mother, Phyllis. She had never even seen that roast.
Oh, it's so good.
It was so fucking funny. I like a prison shank. I like to fasten mine out of some Martha Stewart bed linens.
Bubblicious works best.
Yes, Bubblicious works best. Oh, my our Chicago live show. I've talked to Phyllis.
It's sold out?
We're getting there. I talked to Phyllis, and she is going to come to the live show, and she's going to make cookies for every single person in the audience. She's going to come out. Phyllis is going to come out, and she's going to be handing out her world famous chocolate chip cookies.
Wearing this? Wearing only this?
Wearing this. The bearded Uplander herself.
I think I'm going to throw up.
You're going to puke?
I'm getting a frontal lobe migraine.
Oh. Well, maybe a chocolate chip cookie would help. I'm excited for that. Bring Philly out, get some fucking cookies, hand them around.
Yeah.
Unreal. My grandmother loved Martha Stewart. Mimi, God rest her soul. Remember magazines? You have magazines in your house growing up? My mom had fucking stacks of magazines. Better Homes and Gardens, all this crap. And then you had the magazine holder like this with the
By the
wooden
toilet?
spigots. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? People would sit there and read a magazine when they take a dump.
Now I wear shampoo bottles.
What?
You used to read shampoo bottles with this before the cell phone.
Read shampoo bottles.
You just sit there with nothing to do. There's nothing to
you
read.
just focus on your dump?
You grab like a bottle of shampoo and just read the shampoo bottle.
I've been pooping without a phone lately. I've been trying to slowly do less and less phone.
It's because your service got turned off.
It's because I didn't. It's because my Barstool sponsored cell phone stopped paying the service.
Oh, I have to pay that too.
It's kind of nice not having a cell phone, cutting down. That was what was nice about hunting. When you're out in the field, there was no fucking cell phones or anything. It was just two like-minded gentlemen and Sydney Wells in a couple 12 gauge shotgun shells.
Did you kill an animal?
I fucking smoked a pheasant.
One?
Dude,
How many did you kill?
Vinny, I didn't just kill this thing. I blew this thing's fucking head
How
off.
many did you kill?
I think 2.5. Because the half, Donnie shot it and it was going, and then I put it out of its misery.
On the floor?
No, it was still in the air. We Donnie and I double teamed the pheasant.
As a mother, I can't even think about doing that.
But that
Just like you liberals wanting to kill babies.
not to get political. I thought I was gonna have a tough time with it, like the shooting of an animal, but I didn't at all. I think it's because of what it was. Like don't think I could do a deer or anything, but it was a bird, and I knew that we were eating it. There was fucking 10 million of them, and it's a bird. So we just, and then the dog gets it. The dog brings it back. They reluctantly cough it up. All the feathers come out.
Should we bring Poppy in?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get him.
Okay, go get him. Joe, you notice how the days are getting shorter?
They sure are, girl.
I was just complaining about this. I hate it so much. But your to-do lists are not getting shorter, and you can power through your busy days with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. From breakfast to dinner and anything in between, Factor has easy, nutritious options to keep you fueled and feeling your best. Whether you like routine or enjoy mixing things up, Factor has got you covered with 35 delicious meals every single week and over 60 additional convenience options, so you can add to your box like keto cookies, pressed juices, and smoothies. We got variety.
That's right. Don't let the shorter days slow you down. Stay energized with America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service. Factor lets you do you. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well-balanced diet. Use your time more efficiently. As a new mom, I know I need all the time I can get, so it's so important during the dark months. Let Factor take shopping, prepping, cooking, cleaning out of your daily things to do.
Head to factormeals.com/out50 and use code OUT50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month. That's code OUT50 at factormeals.com/out50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Head on over to factormeals.com. Joey, introduce your father.
Poppy, have you ever been on the program?
No, never.
You've never been here?
No.
Never? Oh my God.
I was outside only. That's
That
it.
seems shocking.
You've only seen Poppy on the internet.
Is that crazy?
That's it.
You've met Poppy before,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
We should have had
Show.
Phyllis come in. We're gonna try and set you up with my mother
She still has a husband, but
for now.
for now.
How's it been watching your son flourish as a mother?
Beautiful. Expensive.
Isn't this
From the
insane?
beginning. From the beginning.
I saw him walk in. I saw last night the bassinet. I was like, Jesus Christ! And then I saw him come in with this thing.
And the toys and everything. Oh my God.
Toys.
It's crazy.
Bassinet. What else do I have for him? The vet bill's going to be, and when he starts
That's
transitioning,
crazy.
I'm going to put him on gender blockers early.
Yes.
Did you vote, Poppy?
Yeah, I voted.
Oh, that's why he says sticker.
Hey, all right. What
were the
At the
polls
seniors.
like?
At the seniors.
What happened to the poll? Oh, you went to the senior center?
Senior center.
Was anyone getting in fights over
No.
turf wars?
No. Not there.
Do you think it's time for our second black president, or are you okay with
You
it?
think it's a little too soon? Poppy grabs someone's wrist at the poll. Don't vote for her. Not now. Take back America.
Oh my God.
What was it like? Was it packed? It's just like a senior center you vote
Yeah, it was
at?
packed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a regular voting thing. I thought it was going to be right in, but it wasn't.
Jersey always goes. Are they always blue? Or it's like split because you guys have Republican governors, right?
I don't know.
No.
Wasn't
The governors.
who's Chris? Oh, you're all from Jersey. Wasn't Christie?
No, Christie was. But now the governor's. No.
I feel like you guys are like, it's almost like New York. Like Long Island is all red and then Manhattan is blue.
blue.
But I
New
don't
Jersey's blue too.
Jersey's usually blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Um,
Do you remember who was the first president you voted for?
First president I voted for was,
any
I
idea?
think,
I'm on my Barbara Walters shit.
Carter.
no, that's the first one you voted for. I was born with Carter in there.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you were
I
18.
was young,
when you
remember?
had me,
Don't forget.
He's still alive.
Is he
Yeah,
Jimmy
he's
Carter?
He's 100. He's 100.
Oh, and they're parading him around
Yeah,
like,
you don't
look,
remember
he
that picture?
voted. It's like, this guy doesn't have a fucking brain. I'm going to vote for all my dead relatives.
Oh yeah.
Mimi, I'm going to vote for Mimi. I'm going to vote for Bumpa. I'm going to vote for Nan.
Can you get in trouble for voting fraud?
Yeah, if you do that.
Yeah.
Can you?
And they don't even check you when you
As
go
long
to
as you
They
vote
don't check your
correctly.
ID. You
I
just
don't
go
get
in.
that. How is that a thing?
They don't even. They ask where you are. Your address. That's all you need.
They don't ask for your ID?
No.
No, it's
That seems,
Wow.
doesn't that
Big
seem
thing.
insane?
Oh, this is a.
Here we go.
Now we're getting
again.
political.
Not to get
But do
political.
they never ask for ID ever?
No.
No, the liberals
They ask
don't
it-
want to ask for ID because they think certain people can't get IDs.
So you can go
That's what
walk
they say.
in 10 times and vote for 10 different people?
If you get a
If
different
If
person,
you know their address, yes, you can go and say who you are. They don't ask you who you are. You can say
Yeah.
if you know your address, a street, and they ask you the street you live on, and that's it.
so people
So if
just
you
go and say random
yeah.
addresses.
So if someone doesn't. Yeah, if someone doesn't.
Does it
you have
say
to
if
have
they
your
already
name.
voted or not?
You have to. They look up your name though.
But does it say like if you go back, if you try to do it again, are they going to know that you already voted?
Now, if he says he's someone
name,
else,
like
So,
if
yeah.
I said my name and then I try to vote again, under
Someone's
got to
be. Someone's got to be registered.
But
You
if
gotta
it's
be
a bitch
registered.
at a folding table,
But if you
with
get
a
two
piece of
different,
paper,
if you walk
gotta
in,
be
you get two
registered.
different people, and you're registered. Be like, oh, if you you could walk in and say, "Hi, I'm Oprah Kamasta. This is
Right.
my address." You get Oprah's fucking name. You could vote for her.
So you
and then
just
vote
keep
for
them
her.
registering different names, and you can go and just.
Is that what you did?
but wait,
Oh,
I'm sick.
now this is Nana's last time voting.
Do you? Is it on? Do they have computers in front of them?
No,
Yes.
it's literally. Oh,
They have.
really?
They have the. Yeah, they look it up on the.
Computer.
I remember
So
mine
is
was
that
just a
computer
book.
system
A screen
all
like
around
that,
the
the
country?
small
And it's
things, yeah.
all on the same web. So say like I go vote.
You got to be registered.
Does it
with
say
your
as soon as
name.
you vote? Does it say that you already voted though? So can you go back in and keep doing it under your name?
Not
No,
under
you
your
can
own
just
name,
lie
no.
and say
No,
But
yourself.
how
yeah.
does it next? It says on the computer this person already voted.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Keeping track of that.
You keep track.
But they
of
don't
that, yeah.
take identification. Like some people will say, "Can I give you my ID?" Like, no, we don't need it. Like,
You
they
could
don't.
go in and say, "I'm Zhao Ying Summers," and vote.
As
And
long
if-
as
you
Zhao
have her
Summers is
address.
registered where you're voting, you could vote. You
Yeah.
could do it.
I think I have a fever.
From what?
I'm
Brain
sick.
activity. What's wrong with you? You probably have fucking kennel cough. What's wrong? Talk
My
to
throat
me.
hurts.
What hurts?
Poppy, we get Vicks Vapor Rub and rub them on my chest.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
What up?
Joey. Well, it's probably been. I can't believe you've never been here before.
I
Is this
just-
the first
here,
time you saw me with a breastplate on?
Yeah.
Is
First-
it?
Well, I see it
I
on
didn't. Well,
TV.
Vicky Lake never wore a breastplate. She was natural.
I was
finish.
just here once before when that night you brought me out here. Remember when I was taking all that stuff home?
What's all the you
Poppy's
were
mopping
all
around the
all the
office.
puberty, all the hormone blockers you're taking from this house.
I was mopping.
What did you think about when during my early transition? Did you when I started wearing women's clothing around the
just
house?
want-
Did you think that? Did you
That's
think that
when
I was?
the
Gonna,
tang-
do you
that's
think,
when the Tangeray hit in.
did your did your mommy think about giving me gender blockers or puberty
No,
blockers?
no.
So my buds
We
would
used to
come
come
in.
home. I used to come home from work and I saw all his friends in the living room and they were dressing up to go to the
Peppermint
tunnel.
gummy bear.
Dressing in drag to go home. I was like freaking nice. Are you fucking kidding me?
You just walk in, you go, honey, where's the gin?
Where's the gin? Your thing's hanging out again. Oh, stupid.
You walk in, you go. Let's
I go in there.
Let's paint a picture.
Coming from work after a few drinks, I come in and all his friends are getting because they all had to hide at my house because their parents wouldn't let them dress up.
Yeah.
So they came. My wife let them all get dressed with their makeup on,
She let's use her negligee.
tucking and pushing things up. One that black friend you had, he made them.
Poppy's got one hand on Peppermint's lower back.
It
pulling
was a
tuck.
gaff. It was a gaff.
What was
Yeah.
that thing? He pulled that thing up, that black kid, and he had he had the biggest boobs that I've ever seen.
Well, now she has real breasts.
What was his name?
Peppermint. Agnes is
And then
her
they
real
broke
name.
down with going to the tunnel, and they had and the cops. they
Oh,
were all
I got
dressed.
pulled over, and my mom's a protege.
And yeesh and
And
geesh.
Geesh, and they said, and I remember I was wearing at the time. I was wearing a Patricia Field bikini.
Of course.
It was pink, and I had a gray little fishnet cover up.
Oh.
I thought pink and gray was such a chic color combo back then.
That was
Well,
Vicky.
it's-
Vicky Lake.
And I got pulled over, and they said, "You know where I pulled you over tonight, Joe?" And he flashed his light right in my crotch.
How did you know that his name was Vicky Lake?
Because it blasted all over.
he used to have to hand over.
I was out. I'm walking in New York, and all of a sudden, someone handed me a pamphlet, and it was his picture with his name, Vicky Lake. I said, "Are you fucking kidding?"
and he
Really?
recognizes my mother's negligee.
Yeah.
You're walking through New York City. You got a pamphlet, and it was
to go to
Joey.
the tunnel.
It was
like
a flyer. Back then we didn't have
flyer.
social media, so we had to hand out flyers, and you had to mark your flyers. That's how they knew who got the credit for the promotion.
And what did you do with the flyer? Did you show Joey? You go
Well, yeah. When I
No, he
came
sold
home.
it to a construction
a stroke off.
a stroke off for the construction.
He used
man.
it for an edge battle.
Yeah.
Used it for a wank war. So you got that, and you brought it home and you showed Joey, you showed
Yeah,
your wife,
so-
and you're
yeah.
like, here's.
She
But
was
you
there.
already,
She was with us. No, she was with me.
yeah, you already knew.
We knew. I thought it was just. I didn't
You
realize.
guys are
how
ahead
bad
of
it
the
was.
time. You just let people do their thing.
Did you have any trans friends growing up?
No, are you kidding me? No.
You never. There was no cross dressers in Whippany, New Jersey.
No.
None.
No.
B Meadow Pool. No one ever
None behind closed doors.
cross dressing. It was the 70s.
It was a funky time.
Poppy has gay friends growing up his whole life.
Really?
My godfather's gay.
Really?
Well, I didn't know they were gay at first when I was friends.
He was a
with her.
priest. He was.
Don't even say. Why do you say?
I didn't know until my cock was in his mouth.
No. Yeah, he's still. He just. Yeah.
He's your godfather?
Yeah.
Did you ever go see Joey perform at the tunnel?
No.
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 No, I never went to the tunnel.
Did you come to the Coliseum?
No. No.
That was my
I always
local watering
worked.
hole
I
in New
always
Jersey.
worked. You kidding?
She was working.
You were.
I
She worked
always
the night
worked.
shift.
Yeah.
I worked. That's it.
Um,
First time I
So
saw him.
you'd come home and there'd just be a gaggle of gays just all getting ready to doll out, go out for a night in the
Yeah.
city.
tucking,
Tucking.
Tug.
Tucking.
mopping,
that gray tape. What was that?
Titty tape?
duct tape,
Duct tape.
Tuck tape.
Duck.
duct tape.
Duck.
Oh, duct tape.
Yeah, that's what you use because back then we only that was before Feathers made me the gaff. That was my friend named Feathers.
That's what all the
gotta
towns
hurt.
have duct tape. They use that for everything in the house. Duct
You know,
tape.
we went to tuckitup.com. You gave away my tucking pan to Krista Stefano.
I know. I could get you another one now if you want.
Well, Tuck It Up has a new feature. There's a 3.
That,
Go to
Tuck It Up?
tuckitup.com. I'm gonna get Poppy.
that
to
hurt. The
stock
duct tape
stuff.
would hurt. You're just putting duct tape on your bare skin?
No.
No, you put your panty on first.
So
A
sick.
panty shield.
Here we go. Tuck it
Oh
up.
my god.
There they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Oh.
New product, new look, same tuck. Now, Poppy, if you went to oh,
What's that?
Which one would you like?
I would
I've
wear-
seen you in these.
oh, I
Joey.
like the illusion, the nude illusion thongs.
Oh, the leopard one looks good.
I'll get a leopard. How much are they? Poppy, what color do you want? Leopard?
Leopard.
Cheetah Joy Gaff. What size would be? Oh, you could get a 3X. What
3XL?
What size are we working with?
The thing is, you don't want to go too large on these because you want it to hold.
Yeah.
So you size down when earning a gaff.
That's an important note. Ladies, if you're listening right now in the car,
Size
size
down.
your tucking panty down.
Yeah, because
You heard it here first.
that's what you want to do is pop a tuck.
Wait, can I ask what is different about this?
This is okay. Well, first and foremost, the design,
I'm
the
glad you asked, son.
aerodynamics. See, there's a wider spot there, and that allows for ultimate, just to conceal. And then you want to pull it the higher the pull it up on the waist, the tighter the tuck.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So this is aerodynamically designed by black trans women in on the front lines. On the front lines. Poppy, now you were disappointed this year when you went to Target to get your Pride swimsuit and they didn't have a tucking option. Now he was very vocal on the mom's Facebook group.
He wrote the letter. Mm-hmm. he went around canvassing in Union, New Jersey.
Union, New Jersey, yeah.
Hey, Out and About listeners, Etsy knows what kind of holiday gifting reactions you're looking for this year. You want squeals of delight, happy tears, and spontaneous written songs of joy, right? Well, to get reactions like those, you need to make sure everyone on your list feels heard with handmade, handpicked, and designed gifts from small shops on Etsy.
I do all my holiday shopping on Etsy because it's crafted. It's things that you can't get anywhere else. And I just did my holiday decoration. I told you to put my tree up. Mm-hmm. I got I was talking about those velvet balls and all my ornaments, the pine cones. I got all of them on Etsy.
Yes.
And the thing is, on Etsy, it's not going to be something that from the big box store that everyone's going to have on their tree this year. I like things that are unique. I like things that not everybody has. I like things that are exclusive. And that's what Etsy is. Etsy makes it so simple to find original items that will make whoever you're shopping for feel extra special. When they open that box, they're going to love their first gift. The kind of love you can only get when your gift is truly thoughtful and it's perfect for that person.
Shop Etsy this holiday season with personalized jewelry, custom artwork, cozy style items, vintage pieces, and home decor. Nana's specialty to celebrate all of your favorite people with their specific kind of gift. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
Oh my God.
Did you ever go to a protest, Poppy? A pro-Palestine protest?
No, I went to a protest in Morristown for Vietnam War. My father almost beat the shit out of me. We're in Morristown. I said, we're in these people that put these signs on. We're walking around and,
What did the sign say?
something
No
about
more
the war.
war?
Yeah, something like that. It was like, well,
Sign,
yeah,
everywhere, a
we
sign.
were walking around there. Yeah, they got really pissed off.
Your father saw you and he almost spanked
Yeah.
you. And you were dressed as Vicky Lake Sr.
Yeah.
That's the one you went to. I don't know if I've been to a protest.
You
I
haven't?
didn't even know it was a protest. I was just walking and took the bus into Morristown. That was it.
You went to the
Poppy,
defund protest?
if the year was 1996. No,
Easy.
what year was I?
Easy,
1985. Say the year is. And mommy said she wanted to bring me to a drag story time. Would you let her take me there? Or did she take me? Is that why it turned out this way?
He goes,
I wouldn't know what that was.
A drag story time
No.
at the Borders Books on Route 10 in
you
East
can't
Hanover.
say border
God.
on this day.
What do you think is What do you think is going to happen tonight?
The election?
Tomorrow night?
No, today. It's a day before.
So what happens tonight?
The
Nothing.
election.
It's for pretending it's tomorrow.
Bobby's already got podcast time travel.
Like father, like son, if I have ever
I get confused by
like
it too.
father, like son, if I have ever seen it.
I was like, so what's silly? Do you think that their show's live? Like we're actually sitting here the morning of?
Oh,
No.
okay.
It's the power of TV.
I don't know who's gonna win. Who do you think's gonna win? I think Kamala's gonna win. I just hope whoever wins, it's in a landslide because I don't
Yeah.
want to deal with these
Deal with
months
like
of
a week
bullshit.
waiting. Like a week waiting.
How does it take? I don't understand. How does it take a fucking
Because
week?
Poppy's giving 5 different names when he goes to the polls. He's voting for our cleaning ladies.
Are you gonna vote under your dead name?
I'm going to vote under my Wiggles and both my cleaning ladies. They're coming today. They have a
You let a mess for them.
bitch. I left for you. We have to go home and clean. We have to do the pre-clean.
That's insane. A pre-clean.
They didn't know that I was talking about Isabel, our cleaning lady. They thought it was very bougie that a middle class family had a cleaning lady.
Yeah, we had to clean before she came.
That's what we
We just
talked
talked
about. I
about
didn't know
this the
that
other
was a
day.
thing. I
Oh,
had
you
no
clean
idea.
before the lady comes. Yeah.
So then they just do the deep clean.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no,
then
I don't wanna leave, you know-
between her smoking cigarettes outside and eating the food I used to make for her.
Is she still with us? Is she alive?
Your cleaning lady would smoke cigs and eat your food?
Yeah. My wife treated her like a friend. Yeah, she used to come in and smoke her cigarette outside. Then she used to have coffee, and then she used to eat.
Wiggles is waking up from his nap.
And who didn't
And
let
he-
him in the room?
And you called ice on her after that, correct?
Unfortunately, Poppy
give her-
did find a grease speck on the stove.
Did she ever try to hit on you?
No.
Remember when one time a woman hit on my father, and my mother went to her job and tried to kill her?
Oh, I need to hear
Oh,
that.
that's why I picked the prostitute up.
She picked a prostitute up.
What do you mean?
He picked a prostitute
She
up.
asked me for a ride, and halfway through the ride, she made an offer. And I said, "Excuse me."
Okay, Eddie Murphy. For a prostitute?
She told me she worked-
That's when you were in Franklin, Mass. Her name was Phyllis.
I was coming out of the dentist's office, and she came behind the gas station, and she asked me for a ride down the street. So I get in the car. She gets in the car, and then halfway she goes, "It's my name." Then she wanted to know if we want to have some fun. And I said, "What do you mean fun?" She, I was like stupid. I didn't even know what she was talking about. Then I realized she wanted. I said, "No." I said, "I'm going to get my vitamins." She said, "Well, honey, I need to make some money." And she told me she worked at the diner at night. But so that night, my wife went to the diner asking me. She goes, "This lady, she don't work here. She works the parking lot for all the old men."
She tried to get her fired from the diner.
What year was this?
No,
2006.
2000. No, it was 2000.
It was in the 2000s?
Oh, this is not that
Yeah.
long. I thought you were going to be like 1986.
That's why my mother
this
died.
Was like,
There was
this
a hit
was
on her.
like 2000.
The hooker hit,
2000.
put a hit
It was
out on
like
my mother.
2012.
2012.
2 years before she died.
Yeah,
I love that. She went down there. and
2012,
said
she
this.
went
Did
there.
any of you think? Did you
it
think
was a Mark Twain Diner. Mark Twain Diner in Union.
But if no one was
Was
going
she
to find
hot?
out, if no one's going to find out, would
Yeah,
you
she was
would you let her go down on you
I wouldn't
behind
pay
the
for
Hufkin
it.
Diner?
Was she good looking? Was she good looking?
And she tried to. Bob.
What was her
Nancy
name?
tried-
Oh, Bob goes, I'll pay for you, honey.
She tried to pick Bob up in the food town, in the Stop and Shop.
My mother's
parking lot.
best friend's husband also got
Nancy Jane.
accosted. Was she? This sounds like it was an inside job. It was probably that
That hussy.
no, that was probably that job. What was her name?
That
Rose,
hula.
no, what was her name? Romanowitz. It was probably that Romanowitz put her up to it.
My
Who's
God.
Romano? I love the family thing.
She was my mother.
Nemesis.
She was late on the playground.
Nemesis.
She was what?
She was a late girl on the
Lady on
mother
the
on
playground. She used to call
everybody
with all my
out.
mom and her friends. She goes, "Oh, looks like Nancy got a new outfit for school as well. I know for her first day of school as well."
You know we need her on the show now.
Nancy Jane.
Yes.
Nancy
She had-
No,
Jane.
Romanowitz.
Oh, Eileen
Romanowitz,
Romanowitz. No,
she
she's
moved
not
to
allowed.
Florida. She's in
She was not.
Naples.
She was removed from the cookie bake. The last couple of years, she was not invited to the cookie bake.
Really?
Cookie exchange, cookie swap.
Remember that
drama.
moment that the cookie bake she had, and someone hired a stripper, and they came to the house. Those ladies
My mother
freaked out.
did.
Your mother hired a stripper?
Yeah.
That's so
All
cookie
these,
bake.
A male stripper, obviously.
yeah,
Well, who's to say these days?
Oh.
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see how the
All
election
ladies
goes.
cookie bake freaked out. They didn't really-
Was he was just dancing around in like a Speedo or something? That is
No, he's-
so fucking
He was
That-
rock
and
hard
that-
with his cock out.
And that lady was
They're
there.
eating
Who's
cookies.
that chef that was there? Remember that chef, the famous chef? She was there.
That wasn't the cookie bake. The stripper cookie bake. That was our sex party we had.
Oh, a sex party you had. Oh, she had a sex party
What
too.
kind of fucking
It was a
housewives are
fuckerware
in
party.
Union, New Jersey?
It was a fuckerware party.
What's
Oh,
a
yeah, and
fuckerware
you had
party?
that
It's
lady
like a
that-
Tupperware party.
and who was
But
that
for sex toys.
Yeah, sex.
You
and
had
who-
it or your mother had it?
My late mother,
And who was that? The chef, the chef from the.
Amanda Freitag.
Yeah, I remember.
You had a
Freitag.
fuckerware party?
My mother did,
That
Her
is
friends.
incredible.
and her friends.
Which
I was at work.
How
though,
was
I
the
missed
hall?
Well, I put my nipple cream on, and
it. I made 10.
Were you there?
yes, I was there.
Ruben's family was there too. The sisters, right?
That's wild. I can't imagine.
We're white trash.
Well, I'm right there with you, sister. Don't worry.
Do you want to talk about when you hit someone drunk driving and we had to pay the man off?
No, I didn't hit him. No, I was at a party and I had a couple of drinks, but I didn't hit the guy. I pulled out and he hit me, and then he was
Not from the country.
He was from this country.
Honduras.
He was
He
from,
was
not from the
from
country, so he
Jamaica or
said,
something.
he said,
So anyway, he wanted so now I hit him and the cops are around, so I just went to I told him how much money you want, and he says $600. I said, well, bitch, I have
$70.
to-
That's
$700.
600.
Oh.
So I said, okay, so I said, well, I don't have it with me. I come to the
Mac machine.
Mac machine, and then I was trying to get money out of the Mac machine as my wife's
an ATM.
buying on QVC, and it blocked me because
My mother was home.
The funds were tied up.
funds were tied up. So then I let him.
Blow you.
No.
I thought you were gonna say finger
I
you.
am now.
So I let him finger my hole with his
So
dick.
then I brought him home. So I brought him to my house. I called my wife and said, listen, I want to.
I'm bringing a border
somebody.
jumper
I'm
over.
bringing home. I have to give him money.
An illegal over.
So I wanted to get a check. I was getting a check. Give
You
him
write him a check.
I wrote him a check.
You wrote him a bad check.
But then
had to go to the check
then
cashing
all of a
place
sudden they
'cause you
called
never-
my wife called her friends up. They were like, all these people there, maybe go upstairs. And then the guy wanted the money, and she said, "You're only getting this amount." And they start fighting. When they said, "Listen,
I'm going to call the cops and say you were drunk driving. And then
anyway,
my
she
thought,
said,
I'm
my
going to call the
wife's
cops and say that you're here illegally.
She said
it was a whole.
She said, "Yeah, it was a whole big thing." So she ended up giving the check. I think it was like $400. I ended up
We settled. We settled out of court.
Because they
So we
said
did settle.
upstairs.
That's a
Everyone
lot
was on the
cheaper
phone,
than-
yeah. And I got like really.
That's a lot cheaper than a DUI.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying. I
also,
would
they
have paid them
can't.
anything.
They can't prove it if you're not behind. If they don't see you behind the wheel.
Well,
have
once
a-
I was
have
at
a lot of
home, I was
scumbag
fine.
friends who've
But
gotten out of
then,
DUIs.
well, it was her fault anyway because she was supposed to come and pick me up, and I didn't have, and get a ride, and she never came, so I had to drive the car home. I only had like 6 glasses of wine. That was it. At my uncle's
It's the
birthday
wife's
party.
fault. You go home. It's her fault.
I went down the one way, so
Oh, I just went down a one way.
and then I put in the parking lot,
Falls.
and I went in the parking lot and tried to, but I pulled out, and the guy whacked.
What kind of car were you driving?
Ford Edge,
Oh, so this was kind of like
2007.
Poppy's a late in life
the
derelict.
The 2000s were just time in the Kamasta household.
2007. I had a brand new.
That's when I graduated high
Edge.
school. A brand new Ford Edge, or was it orange?
No, it was white
Cream. It was cream.
and had TVs in the back.
a
You had
TV.
TV.
It was loaded. Yeah.
In the middle, it went
2 TVs.
No, it was in the headrest.
2 headrests.
Rich
2
alert.
TVs. Yeah.
2 TVs and that was like the ultimate sign of wealth.
Yeah.
Remember when people had?
We didn't have wealth.
Remember when people had?
Moonroof we had.
Remember when people had, like the minivans, and in the middle was a VCR
Oh, yeah.
player. You lift up the thing and a Ford Windsor, and it would
Right.
be a VCR player, and you play it. Then, oh, we thought that was so cool. Shout out.
Poppy, does anyone have any money for Poppy? You want? What kind of job are we gonna get you? I can't afford you anymore. I have a child. Oh, I have a child.
I just stopped working. We talked
What do you
about
want to do?
You retired officially?
He's collecting unemployment.
it. No, not
Oh,
anymore.
you're yeah.
No, I was retired 8 years. And I went back to work after 8 years. I went back to work because they needed somebody. So I went back and I was there for 2 years. Then I left because they didn't need. They hired.
What can he do here? Can I think Gaz will give him a job?
We can ask.
What can I do?
Who can he be roommates with at the office? He can't live with me. I already have a dog.
He could be like the Chef Donnie of our office.
But no, who can he live with? Like who can you? Does he think?
Who needs a Grace O'Malley?
Yeah, you could be go with Grace O'Malley.
Who's that Grace
You
O'Malley?
both die of liver failure.
She drank?
She's a Mick. She's a drunk Mick.
Oh, my favorite.
Grace O'Malley. Who else would be good?
John Rich.
John
He's a
Fre-
fiance.
He's
Though.
John Feidelberg. You live with Feidelberg.
Sam Martin.
What I gotta do?
At John Rich's house.
Depends on how much.
Yeah.
Depends on how much you want off your rent.
That one was for a deal.
Do you think Gaz? Do you think we can have contact Kim's old apartment?
Who else could it? Who even works here?
Ebony.
You can live with Ebony. You like black kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can raise. She got a.
She had a brand fresh. She got a fresh one.
Yeah,
A fresh baby?
she's got a new baby.
I have a new baby. Is he sleeping? Can you check on him?
Yeah, he's out.
Can you see the stroller in the shot?
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Yeah, he's out. I'm looking at him.
You can't see him, but you can see the stroller.
Yeah, he's out cold. He's like this. I mean, who else would there be? I mean, you got Dan security guard. I mean, he do nasty things to you though.
Oh.
You should see the way he treats Joey.
What's going on with you and Bill? Are you going to make it official ever or no?
What are you talking about, Bill?
Bill gets mad.
Bill, forget Bill.
Does Bill get mad?
Yeah, he doesn't like when I call him out.
No,
For being
Bill
gay?
is the straightest. Bill is the straightest friend I ever had.
He's tried.
I've tried to turn him.
Poppy, what do you want for Christmas this year?
What do I need for Christmas?
You really want a dog? You said you wanted a dog.
No, I don't want.
Oh,
I'm
how
just kidding.
great!
No.
You should get a dog.
Well, I can buy one of Whisker's sisters.
No, I would take a dog if I didn't have to pay nothing for it.
You
Well, I'm not going to charge you for
I'm
the
talking
dog.
about
The
vet,
aftercare,
The
yeah.
aftercare. No, I ain't paying
The
that.
vet- those vet bills.
Because I go in. I would go to the.
No, he
vet,
wouldn't
say,
go.
"Hey,
He would-
if
he
it's
would-
more than $500, said sorry, put him down. I can't afford it.
That's
Thank
literally
you.
my
That's
mother
what I'm
was.
saying.
My mother used to shake me and my siblings down when we were in like 5th and 6th grade. We go with the fucking dog, and she'd go, "Oh, well, how are you going to pay for this? I'm in 5th grade. I don't know how I'm going to pay for this."
I have insurance.
That's what I'm saying. I have friends that bring a credit card and say, "Oh, whatever it costs my baby." And you go in there and say, "Hey, it's what's going to cost?"
You would
to put it down.
Whiskers, Wiggles. You would.
Yeah.
Would. I'd pay whatever it costs.
My friend's dog swallowed a toy at $5,000.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
You'd
would
rather
say-
kill the
my
dog.
mom
As
used
in
to say
Florida.
with the food. Every time we'd go to the grocery store, she'd get food. She'd go, "This fucking dog," and she'd put it on the thing. She'd get so mad. Phyllis.
That's because you used to eat it.
I was so drunk I got
yeah.
tricked into eating a dog biscuit once at a Seder dinner in Bedford, New York.
Remember that dog we had that they won $4,000?
No.
The dog that
Best in show.
the dog
That's
that ran up the
before-
street, Max, the first Max we had.
Oh yeah.
Ran up the street, got hit by a car, and they brought me in. And it was going to be crippled the rest of the life. And the doctor said, it's going to be $4,000 to $5,000. I said, sorry.
And it'll be crippled too.
Sorry.
Yeah, whiskers.
You
I'm
put
not
it down?
I said, I can't afford it. Bye. Put him down. And the next day, and the kids were dead. And then the next day I did, I bought a $3,000 dog.
So you saved
You saved $1,000, and you got a fresh one.
You got a longer one.
And the dog would have been crippled the rest of his life. They said, you have to take it out. And so I said, no, we can't do that. So we got the next dog.
Why don't you
remember?
get a dog now? What kind of dog? I could see with like a bulldog or like a
No.
mastiff.
I want the big dog.
He can't handle a big. It'll pull him
You
over.
want a big
and he
dog or
lives
you
in a
don't?
bad
No,
neighborhood. He
I
can't
don't
be
want
walking
a
around with
dog.
that big
I like
dog.
a small dog because you can bring it anywhere.
You should just what? Are there more left in the litter?
Yes, the whole litter. He's the first I took. The first of the litter. The pick of the litter.
Should we all get the sisters and brothers?
There's 3 more siblings.
Brennan
But I
does
would like
want
a girl. I don't want
brother
a
or
boy
sister
dog.
for
I don't like boy
Hendrix.
dogs.
I got to be honest. The other ones
They
were
pee
not.
all over. They pee all
They
over.
didn't have what it takes.
The other dogs?
Not to be in the. Let's keep up with my lifestyle. And I'm in the public eye. I just need. I can't
Well, you need a
We have
dog who
runs.
can handle it.
handle limelight, and that's why I started Wiggles early on TV with Rosanna Scotto the other day.
I love her. Well, Poppy,
You ever
thank
go to a restaurant?
No, that's not up to my standards.
What is?
Scotto's the restaurant.
Why?
Where is it? It's in Jersey.
It looks like they have
New
thick.
Jer-
Wine.
no,
They look
New
they look
York.
like they have
It's
thick
called
wine
Scotto's?
glasses.
Scotto's, yeah, it's a family restaurant.
Is it good?
No, it looks like it
Yes.
has thick wine glasses.
No, they have nice. Who's that chef's always there?
And Mouchard.
Caterer. Who's that caterer always at her place with the long hair? The famous caterer from New York.
Joey Camasta?
Yeah.
Was my name always going to be Joey? What are the other name options that you had chosen for me prior to my birth? What was my name assigned at birth?
No, it was always Joey because Joey, you're my. I was Joey because my father was Joey. You were Joey.
What if it
I'm
was a
Joey.
girl?
Why didn't you name your first son Joey in high school?
Oh, we named him Nicholas.
Oh, that's his name. And that was his dead name. Do you know what my dog's dead name was? Ray.
Ew.
Ew, what a bad name for
Ray?
a dog.
That dog's Ray. Yeah, it's Ray.
That was her dead name. Now it's Wiggles. Speaking
No,
of
what do
Wiggles,
you call it anyway?
I
Put
call
your-
it a different
put
name
your
every
nipple
day.
away.
What
I
do you
hold a
call
different name. Peepee. Peeshkadoots.
But what's his real name?
Piccolo.
Piccolo or Piccolini?
Piccolo.
Oh,
Do you want to just be a permanent? Maybe we could just say we need a third chair. On
Guess
here.
how much I spent on a stocking, a customized stocking for him?
For him? I'm gonna throw up if I hear it. $200.
$140.
that's.
I got one for Billy. I got for Billy and one for me too. I got 3 of them.
$140 each.
You're what's wrong with you? Why don't you
That's
put
thank
that
you.
money in a thing for me? Can you?
No, I
Yeah.
need them because
Excuse me.
I
I,
they're
don't
not
have no
gonna
money
match.
coming in. I'm
you need a
cut off now.
$140 stocking, Poppy.
I'm cut off now. I have no unemployment. I never
That's
clicked
why
on
you gotta
unemployment in my
start
life
working.
until I was 69 years old.
Poppy, if I bring you home today, I'll give you $200 if you clean my kitchen before the
No,
families get here.
No, that you can't do that. Why don't
can't
you help,
just wash
help
the
your
bowl?
father out for the love of God?
I'll give you this breastplate so you can start making money at behind the diner.
Like the hooker at the diner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start OnlyFans.
Well, thank you for everyone.
seniors.
Well, thank you for coming, Poppy.
you're welcome.
Everyone
Yeah,
follow
thank
Poppy
you.
at
Okay.
Joe Camasta 84. What is it?
76.
76.
76.
Joe Camasta 76.
Follow
And support our GoFundMe for his
GoFundMe,
his
yeah.
bottom surgery.
Get the fuck.
Thank you, Poppy.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you,
my
Poppy.
Enhancement. What's called enhancement surgery.
Oh,
That's
Poppy,
right.
are you going to be at the New York City show?
Yes.
Buy tickets now. Go to nowshewilltour.com. Poppy will be
December
performing.
4th, right?
He'll be in the parking lot behind the diner, behind the winery. What is it called? Behind City Winery.
Behind City Winery. NashvilleTour.com. Nothing better than New York in the winter. We will see you guys on Friday.
And if you
Goodbye.
haven't already, get there and vote.